Okay, good day to Dr. Najwadi, and so today we're gonna present about our report. It's digital forensic investigation report. The title that we done is regarding on the photo manipulation, and in our group there's we have three forensic investigator that carry out all this process step by step. So each process has been carried out by each investigator. So without a delay, my another investigator, who is Miss Kalia Risi, will be explain about the introduction and so on. Thank you.
Hi, Doctor. First, I start with case background. Alicia, next. Hi, Dr. Najwadi. First, I will begin with case background. There's a girl in Pera has reported that her boyfriend have misused her picture and manipulated it into a nude picture and demands money for the photo, which he edited online. Police have requested us to do digital forensic investigation on this matter. Next will be investigation scope. Next slide. Scope. We have fourth will be image analysis. We do image analysis by collecting the metadata file. Last one is presentation. After analyzing the image, we prepare the forensic report and present it. We have three objectives for this forensic report. First is to obtain search warrant from the authorities. Second, seize the mobile device and laptop and identify suitable forensic tools, software, and hardware. And the last one will be investigate the stakeholders involved in this crime. So, now is investigation timeline. We have five timelines activities, list of five activities. First will be the police report lodged, which is on 20th March 2021. Second is appeal to approval of warrant. The timeline will be from 20th March to 23rd March. Preparation of forensic team and arrival to crime scene from 24th March to 26th March. Acquiring of evidence, which is from 27th March to 12th April 2021. And the duration of this investigation will be from 13th April 2021 to 20th June 2021.
Hello, doctor. My name is Dinesh. Next will be the evidence collection. The investigators obtain a search warrant from the authority after receiving an allegation of picture abuse, allowing them to travel to the site for the investigation. This was done in a methodical and meticulous manner. The victim, a young girl, went to the police station, and the officers took down all the pertinent information in order to compile a police report for a warrant. Next. Okay, this is the search warrant issued by the authorities as below. Next, this will be the crime description. The venue is single-story house at Taman Teluk Intan, Perak. Time will be 10 a.m. and the date is on 19 March 2021. We, as the investigators, will be wearing gloves and which is required. The suspect room was first sealed off with red tape. Then the scene was photographed in. This is to retain the evidence collected using the paper bags. Evidence gathering been done with hand tools. The evidence collection, all the dry materials gathering techniques are used by using gloved hands. Carefully dampen the swab with distilled water. The swab should always be saturated but not extremely. All the devices that were collected were first disconnected from their power sources. Any external that was linked to another device was disconnected without affecting the device. After being collected, each gadget was placed in a clear bag and sealed. To avoid loss or cross-contamination, the evidence is inventoried and packed before leaving the location. Depending on the mechanism, each bag was then placed inside a paper envelope or box. The paper envelope or box was sealed up because the evidence is more delicate and may lose out on the data, or photos were taken before packaging to ensure the evidence were not modified. When this procedure is interrupted, it will have an impact on the analytical results. Next. The scene sequence after desired location at first, Mr. Chan Hong Shan, the house owner, was served with a search warrant. He gave us permission to search the house. First went to a different location to look for proof. One of several investigators entered the suspect room and discovered some material related to the investigation. Laptop, smartphone, and portable hard drive were among the items. We discovered that the personal laptop was on the desk, the phone was on the bed. We just discovered the hard disk in the locker after that. We gathered evidence and transport it to the investigation laboratory after and labeling it. We hand over the proof to the lab personnel such that the lab personnel may double check the state of the evidence, whether it has been damaged or not, and the evidence received. The evidence is then kept in a by the lab personnel. Next. The evidence that can be gathered from a suspect's location are as follows. Uh, First is personal computer. What can be seized is the files and the pictures. Next will be the USB flash drive, which contains, and next will be the mobile devices of the suspect, which may contain images. Next. Next will be the potential toolkit for evidence extraction. There are different types of materials which has been collected, which are computer, USB drive, USB flash drive, and smartphone. So, materials that can be seized using computer is the pictures and hard drive, uh, images in the USB flash drive, then the necessary software and hardware that can be used in the extraction FTK imager, oxygen suite photo forensic, and forensically. Is the necessary accessories that required are laptop and hard drive connector for the computer, a USB flash drive, and charger, data USB cable, and card reader. Next, next for the task division, we split our task to manage the evidence and take on this inquiry. Everyone is in charge of their own duty, and an evidence gathering scope checklist has been created for the investigator's tasks and responsibilities are depicted in the diagram shown. So first is by Kalai. The responsibilities will be print labels and tag the seized evidence. Next will be the handler, which is myself. I'll for the wrap and store the evidence at a secure place and acquire additional evidence details if necessary. Next will be the interview, Alicia. Her responsibilities will be to prepare the questionnaire and interview the girl and the suspect, her boyfriend, and record the outcome. Next will be the photographer, which is myself. My responsibility is to capture the location of suspect, kept and connected his laptop and handphone. Next. This will be the budget for this forensic analysis and the budget for the inquiry after dividing the duty and duties among the members. This budget is necessary for the access, the investigations cost. This budgeting is created and calculated by considering all aspects of the inquiry, such as documentation, handling. There are several categories that needed to be considered. The first category is documentation. The description is stationery such as pencils, pen, paper used, which is used to document and sketch the crime scene. The handling cost is in digital forensic lab. Next is handling. The description will be materials required to handle the evidence such as gloves, evidence, bags, and etc. The handling cost is also readily available in digital forensic lab. Electricity is another category that needed to be considered. The description will be to keep the and to run digital forensic tools, which is including software and hardware. Next, copy category, which is the flash drive and USB cable that required data from digital evidence that has been obtained. For the interview category, stationery such as is required where it is used to record outcome of the interview. Next, network connection. It is used to connect and to run forensic tools, hardware, and software. The above said handling costs are actually readily available in digital forensic lab. Next will be the transportation category. Transportation such as car and fuel, which has been used to travel to the and the items obtained to the forensic lab. It is calculated which is 15 kilometer, which has computed to the 45 ringgit and inclusive of toll, 5 ringgit, total cost of 50 ringgit. Next. The table shows the chain of custody in evidence. With, so there are several types of evidence that has been collected. The first evidence has been collected between the time frame of 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock and released by the person and received by the second and third investigator. The location of the was in the pants and the acquired process. The second evidence which has been collected is at 12 p.m. and 1 p.m., which is released by the second investigator. The first and third investigator is received at the location of dining acquired process. The third evidence is collected at 2 p.m., which has been released by the third investigator. The first investigator has, which is in the location of cupboard, and the second investigator has used to acquire. Next. Next, the collected item. The image shows is the portable USB 3.0. The model is the Western Digital Backup. The specification is 2 terabyte and the color is gray. Next will be the PC. The description for the PC is it falls in the personal laptop category. The PC is Asus. It is 17.3-inch gaming laptop. The color is silver. The item is the personal smartphone. The model is iPhone X. Specification is 12 megapixel with dual LED with 5 megapixel front camera. It is 64 GB card slot. The color is black. Next.
Two main pieces of the data evidence, which is the image analysis and also file analysis. First, let me explain about the image analysis that we have done. That the tool that we used is to detect the mobile device is Oxygen Forensic Extractor, where we image recovered from the mobile device. So we have already we use the Oxygen Forensic Extractor to connect the iOS Apple mobile. The size of the extracted data is less as the data is not acquired from the flash memory. So it's require a code to connect with the device. Data acquisition has been done using Oxygen Mobile Forensic Extractor. Then the log has been saved in a TSVP file. So you can see the connection log, how the connection log has been processed when we even the timestamp and also log message when we connect the mobile device. From there we can get the TSVP file and we save it. So this is the log and image information, the XR dump file also we have saved as per mentioned in our report and attached the XR dump file also in our report. So next. Alright, so this is the image analysis. We can see the left side is the image picture with we found the original picture, and the second one which is deleted, and we have confirmed with the victim as well. So there's two files we have found and the two edited picture found in the hard drive. The first is which is deleted file, and the second is the external hard drive main memory. We verify picture with the victim, as we mentioned, is verify with the victim, and the victim shows the picture is deleted file with the same. So after that we proceed with the next step. After we confirm with the victim, the edited and the original file, then we proceed with the next step, which is the image metadata. Alright, so I continue with the image metadata. Is a text information pertaining to an image file that is embedded into the file or contained in a separate file that is associated with it. So from left, we can see the original image metadata, and from the right one, we can see the edited one. We can see from the software, we can see that there's a Photoshop Express has been used to edit the file, the picture. From the left one, we can see all it's from the GFIF version and EXIF details and everything. So from there, we can use the photo forensic tool that is reads the metadata of this picture. So actually, the metadata is generated automatically by the evidence capturing the image and the edited picture using this software. And from this picture, we can clearly we can say that the right one is the deleted one, which is this edited one. Uh, all right. So after this is how just now as I explained on the file image analysis. So we have done the image analysis. We confirm that the deleted file and the deleted picture and how it's been modified with the proof. Then we go with the file analysis. File analysis we use as we know autopsy is the best, and we use this for the reason that autopsy is give out the HTML result and in a HTML format, so it's convenient for us. So file analysis to refer the process of retrieval of deleted file from the computer or files that no longer stay inside the dustbin due to the emptying dustbin or the system formatting. So file recovering can be carried out by using the deleted file recovery software tools. So we use the whatever the files that has been deleted, we can get the files by using this tool. So the recovery of this USB device and the SD card will be handled by the autopsy. It's an open source GUI interface for the TSK used for analyzing hard drive, smartphones, as well as identifying and recovering the deleted file. So we use autopsy on this. So then we have actually created a case in autopsy. All right, so from here, the process of analysis disk, and from the right, we can see the extract data from the disk sample of the analysis where we have collected the evidence we have collected, the hard drive, then we used and extract the data from the hard drive. After the file analysis, then we extract the data from the hard drive. Then we have found that image MD5 checker 2. We check the MD5 checker on this image and the files. After the file analysis from the personal computer, we managed to get that the laptop from the suspect side, we managed to capture the event log and the configuration and all the Windows version and system info that we already mentioned in our report, that Windows 10 and the system to show the what Windows is using, the basic steps to found any other evidence we can or any other data we can collect from his laptop also. And we have found the event log of system to monitor what is the system event, is that what are the events that the suspect normally will do in this laptop, his personal laptop, so we can get from the system logs. And also we have collect MS info to collect all the details on the software and hardware of the system. So after we collect from the personal laptop, his personal laptop, and also the file from the hard drive, we have we are attached in a report for reference as well. So next, the last one, the main issue on this suspect, the victim wants us to investigate is about the photo manipulation. So further moving to the error level analysis, where we can compare the both pictures using error level analysis to get more details on this. And this is where we put both pictures side to side to compare. We notice there's a different level of comparison in this picture, and this indicate clearly that the picture has been edited through and scaling and adding a color tend to have more level of error. Therefore, in the picture, it's stated clearly what is clearly that this is ELA also illustrate the result of rainbow techniques, rainbowing in the visible. I think if I show the picture, then you'll more clearly understand how it actually looks. Okay. So you can see there's a difference, right, from the left and right image. From the left and right image, we can see that's luminous in the grayscale intensity and the color of intensity. This picture says high level of chrominance effect and proves there's a third party of software or photo editor involvement in the picture from the right side. From the left side, you can see there's no much things that we can see actually. It's like very gray and black side. So the editing part we can see clearly. So this is how we can found from the error level analysis. So this is how we actually confirm that and for your reference, we have attached all in a report as well, so that the victim and the suspect can be caught with the correct reason and this proof. So that's all from our report. So this from this all the evidence and all the analysis from this evidence, most of other data could be lost. What are the challenges? First of the challenges that we found is during this inquiry, the data gathering data from the evidence, data can be lost and will not able to acquire any additional information about the girl photograph. After further investigation only, we discovered that the photo had been altered by the boyfriend using a Photoshop software. Investigating the mobile device as well as the altered photograph from the flash drive. This might indicate that the offender altered the girl's photo for personal gain. So then after all these analyses and the evidence collection, then we send the report to the police for further investigation. That's done our part. After our part, we send this report to police station for the further investigation and the further process, advising the man to remove all undesirable photos from his phone and also hard drive. We may deduce from this analysis report that image analysis of the victim photo and the photo we collected had been subjected to photo manipulation. So that's all from our end. Thank you.